Hey, I told y'all I'd show y'all the ADS project parts. So let me show you those. So I can make a video explaining them all to you all. So let's go through them and go through the general idea. I searched it up. Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas, Missouri, and Arkansas are the only states. Ah, dang. I was born in Arkansas actually, so maybe if I ever go back, I'll get a chance to see it. So, right, Jaeger ADS. Well, I'll show y'all from the game, right? If y'all know Siege, then y'all will know what Jaeger does. But what he does is um, he has these devices called ADSs, Active Defense Systems, and what they do is they intercept projectiles that are coming into this thing's range and fires a counter projectile to destroy the incoming grenade, whatever it may be. So I base my design kind of off of this. So my design has like the four little sensors that you see on each of the arms. It's going to have four sensors, and then it's going to have like a central rotating thing that's going to be able to fire at anything it detects. So I'll show y'all the parts that I'm going to be using to try and make this happen. So biggest things are we've got two microcontrollers. I gotta see how many we actually end up needing, but we got this here. This is like one with a lot of pins. You can make a lot of connections into this one. And then we have like a standard Arduino Uno. It's inside of this bag. Let me pour out all this stuff. That's it. I appreciate it. Hopefully it comes out well. Yeah, and we have our other microcontroller, the Arduino Uno. So I'm learning how to actually be able to do stuff with those. And those are going to be connected to our different motors. So we have like a servo motor here, and that's going to allow our machine to turn on this axis, but also be able to aim up and down and track moving objects. What else do we have here? We got a bunch of wires, resistors. Those aren't super interesting. We have this thing. This is another, I think it's a microcontroller also, and it's called the ESP32, and it has a camera with it. So this is what we're going to use to actually track projectiles. I'll show you my quick design sketch in a second. So we got the ESP32 camera. We have, let's open one of these up. These just came in, so I didn't even take them out the wrapping. But we got these infrared sensors, so motion sensors basically. We're going to use those to sense if, hey, something's moving in a general direction. We got some buttons, because, buttons are typically useful. We have this sensor. Can y'all see it? Yeah. This sensor is called a LiDAR. And what it's going to do is it's going to detect the distance to an object. I'll tell you how that all plays together in just a second. What else we got in here? We got a bunch of connectors. We got a breadboard. Comes with a screwdriver. And we got a bunch of suction cups. So those are all the... we also have super glue. We also have transistors and other stuff in here. So a bag of transistors. We got a spark plug igniter also. Then we have PVC cap. I need to get my PVC pipe and we have a PVC reducer also. So that should be, that's everything I have right now. There's still going to be some other stuff coming in, but let me go get my schematic. What would y'all be firing to stop the object? For now, probably just like rubber balls or something like that. Nothing, definitely nothing that can hurt anyone, because my code is not going to be perfect, so I do not want to run any risks with this object. So here's my quick sketch of my idea. It's this one right here. So you can see there's the temperature or the motion sensors in each corner, and then here in the, let me see if I can get this so I can actually show y'all. Here is the PVC. So what's going to happen is it's going to have a tiny bit of alcohol in it, and it's connected to the igniter, so that whenever we decide, hey, it's time to fire so that we can counter a projectile, it'll combust the alcohol and then fire out whatever counter projectile we have. And then to the side here, we have our mount for the LiDAR and camera. And so what the LiDAR and camera are for is to actually track whatever we see as a moving object. So our camera is going to be looking around, getting inputs from the motion sensors to try and find something that's moving. And once it sees something that, hey, this is a moving projectile, it's going to start tracking it. The LiDAR is also going to be like connected with the camera, so it's also going to be tracking. And so from there, you're going to know what direction the object is compared to your device, and because of the LiDAR, you're going to know how far away it is. And with those two things, you can get its position, and then from there, you just do some kinematic equations, and then you can fire your counter projectile and have them intercept. So that's the general idea. How long will it take, do you think? I'm not sure. So the problem is I know very little about electronics, microcontrollers, cameras, all motor, everything I'm doing right now. I probably learned about it last week, so got to figure it out. So a lot of trial and error. Also, I don't know if this thing probably isn't going to, at least not immediately, be able to do all the things that the ADS does. So, for instance, actually intercepting a projectile might be hard for it right now because servo motors don't move that fast, as fast as they do in this game. Like in this game, the ADS will absolutely demolish any projectile, but this would be too slow probably to even detect it. So I think in my first draft at it, I'm gonna be aiming so that this thing can fire at like a paper airplane. So if someone throws a paper airplane, this thing will be able to track it while it's in flight and intercept it mid-flight. That's my goal for this first run at the project. And then from there, I can make changes, add things, subtract things, make it perfect so that one day it can actually intercept a moving projectile. I'll probably test it with like my Nerf weapons, but yeah, good luck with it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, definitely keep looking out for the videos. There will be more to come. And yeah, big things coming this week.